everyone. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to week 20. I think that's pretty good. 20 weeks in a row right now that we've been doing our weekly update. So this week we're just going to touch on the CPI inflation rates that just came out last week, and then just talk about the market, the affordability, a little bit of the rental, and then we'll talk about the terminations too, because as I mentioned last week, we are on a roll of declining active listings. So we're continuing to see that a little bit more across the board compared to last week. So let's just we'll talk about the inflation rates that came out last week. We are down to 3.1. So this is good news in the sense that we are expecting Bank of Canada to hold the rates, the interest rate that will be announced next week. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. And then the inflation rate for December is at December 19th. So that will be another indicator for what's to possibly come. So as I said, we expect them to hold in December, and then we are hoping that we will see some rate cuts closer probably to the end of Q2. So midsummer we'll hopefully be seeing that, and I think that will be once they kind of show a sign of mortgage rates or interest rates being held, and to show an inkling of hope in the sense that they may bring them down. I think that will be a huge sign of what will happen in the spring market, and I think that will kind of be a catalyst to what will happen possibly in the spring market, because as I mentioned at the beginning, we are seeing a decline in active listings overall. We've seen that since almost the end of September, kind of more so in the downtown core, but now we're seeing it in the last couple weeks more so all across the board. So we'll touch on that a little bit in our specific areas of the downtown, Don Mills, Leaside, Mount Pleasant, Yonge and Eglinton, and the Durham areas. So we will get to that as well. Just wanted to touch on, even though we are seeing the inflation come down, which is a great sign, we are still in a really, really tough spot for mortgage affordability. So last week we had a meeting with Urbanation, with our office, and we got some great stats, and they were showing that the affordability, so the price of what you pay for your mortgage compared to what you make per year, is at 54%, and the average is around 33%. So we are well above that, and it hasn't been this high for over 30 years. So I can't remember the exact year, but it's been over 30 years since it's been this high. So that's a huge factor, and that's something that we've kind of talked about already, in the sense that as more people come up to their renewals, it's just going to be a lot more tougher for them to be able to hold on to their properties, especially if they're investors, and the rents are not covering their mortgage rates. So I do think we'll see not a huge decline compared to what we see in the average slowdown for winter months, just because of that fact of when people do come up for the renewals, then they may just have to sell. And even though this is not ideal time to put your listing up on the market, some people may not have a choice. So as I said, we've seen the decline in the active listings, but I think that will be kind of not a super dramatic number as compared to previous years for the lull of the winter months. So we do really want to try and see that affordability come down. Will it come down? It's going to be tough to have that there. The government is trying to do some things that will kind of ease the renewal, so hopefully that will kind of help, and to just give people an extra few months that once interest rates do come down, then maybe they'll be able to help to hold on to their properties. So that's interesting numbers and things to think about. We are still in a tough time, even with the good news that with inflation and the hold of the possible rates next month. So let's get down to our nitty-gritty of our areas. So we get down to the downtown surrounding areas. We see, as I said, another decline in active listings in the freehold side, and an active listings down on the condo side. We're seeing active listings down almost by 100 over the last 2 weeks in the downtown core for condos. But we are seeing, so we're seeing a slowdown in sold firms on the freehold side, but we are seeing an uptick in condos. So it's interesting to see we have almost 20 more sales compared to last week for the condo side. And that just might be the people that do have the cash in hand, you know, and they are trying to possibly take advantage of the opportunities with a lot of different condos on the market at the moment. So people do need, if they do need to get rid of their condos, then you may be able to negotiate a decent price if you have the cash, right? So yeah, we're seeing the months of inventory down on both sides of freehold and the condo side. We are seeing price decrease in the freehold side, and the condo side is increase in price. So maybe it's those higher end homes, as I mentioned, the people that have the cash, so that maybe sitting on the market for a little bit longer. The average days on market was 30 days, which is not too long considering the market right now. In the Don Mills area, we are seeing things pretty flat overall, a little decrease in the freehold and the condo side, but nothing major. And sales are still pretty flat, a little bit more compared to last week. So that's an interesting thing. I am getting a call, but we will let that go for now. So that is what's happening in the Don Mills area. We're seeing average days on market pretty high for the condo side at 45. And then we go to the lease side, Davisville, Mount Pleasant, Yonge and Eglinton area. We are looking at a decrease again in the active listings on the freehold side. We are seeing it flat on the condo side for active listings. Sales are flat overall on both ends of the freehold and condo side. So things are just pretty stable there, which is a decent sign. We're not seeing, as I said, we're probably going to see it kind of go up and down a little bit depending on when people have to refinance their mortgage. In the Durham end, things are slowing down on the active listings in the freehold end, which is understandable since there are a lot of freeholds in the Durham area, but it is a big area, right? So it's been up there for a while, but we did see a little bit of a decrease in active listings on the freehold side and a slight decrease on the condo side for active listings. So interesting to see. Well, actually not too interesting. It's understandable what's going on in the market. It'll be, as I said, a little up and down depending on when people have to refinance and if they do need to sell. Hopefully not, but if you do, it is what it is, right? And you just have to try and market your home as best as you can so that you can get the best price. It won't be what you want necessarily, what was expected even a few months ago, but that is the time of the market and what the market is going through overall. So those are our numbers there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to ask you guys to give a like and a subscription. I should have done this in the beginning. I keep forgetting. I'll get used to this. After 20 weeks, you think I would kind of get on that, but it's all good. And appreciate you guys listening if you've gotten this far. So if you are looking to just get some more information on your home type or area, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can hit the calendar link in the bio there to book an appointment and we can have a chat. Appreciate you guys and have a great day.